Giovanna Oliveira. Oh, gosh. Giovanna Oliveira. Hi, Tom. My name is Giovanna. I love it. How do you make the difference between Michael's and Lucifer's eyes? I love you. Kisses from Brazil again. Gosh, Brazil. Smatterings of kisses all the time. Thank you. How do you make the difference between Michael's and Lucifer's eyes? Do you know what, Giovanna Oliveira? I just don't think about it. Do you know what? I don't think about it. I just do it. Is that weird? I don't, and maybe this, like, I don't, like, for example, I don't watch the monitors back when we're shooting. I never watch stuff when we're shooting, ever. Unless it's from for a purely technical reason, for a stunt or something. But no, I just can't do it, because I don't want to think about, like, why would I don't want to have conscious choices in my head. Is that weird? Anyway, no one's answering me, so it doesn't matter. Shelby Liz. Hi, Tom. My name is Shelby, and I'm from Minnesota. Yeah, I love Minnesota. For Lucifer's cell phone, what pics do you think he would have on his lock screen and background? Himself. No, he'd have, in earlier seasons, he'd have himself. And I think now he'd probably have Chloe, or the detective. Oh, this is a good question. I like this. Okay. _ Dasher. Hi, from Belarus. Hi, Belarus. Gosh, you're up late. You're up really late. Thank you for staying up. If you could cast yourself in one legendary movie, what movie would it be, and in which role? Send love. Love Belarus. Love Belarus. That's a cracking question. Ooh. Oh, it's a great question. I mean, I think probably, considering the sort of kind of cultural impact it has had, you know, if imagine being like in the original Star Wars movies. I mean, that's probably, you know, I would have been, if I'd have been Han Solo in the original Star Wars movies, I mean, that would have been great. Although it would have been ridiculous, because I was literally a newborn baby, so that would have looked, I wouldn't have been able to hold nothing. I wouldn't be able to fly the Millennium Falcon. So anyway, Emma 98641. Hi, Tom. I'm Emma from the Netherlands. Woo! Hello, my Dutch friends. Love you all. Is there anything you can tell us about your upcoming projects? Love you so much. Love you too, Emma. Your upcoming projects. Yes. So a few of you might have seen the other day that there was an announcement that I'm doing a movie for Netflix, which I'm very excited about. And that is a movie called Players, and it's starring the lovely Gina Rodriguez, who is best known for playing for the lead role in Jane the Virgin, for playing Jane. And I'm very, very excited about working with her. I've heard wonderful things about her, and it's a really fun rom-com. We have Damon Wayans Jr. as well from New Girl. A lot of people who know who Damon Wayans Jr. is. And yeah, basically, it's filming this summer in Vancouver, and I'm hoping it'll be out sometime next year. So there you go. Who's next? VGold9104. Hi, Tom. What is something you'd like to pass on to your kids? Oof. They've got them already, but I think that one thing that I kind of like really was insistent, and I've always been insistent that my kids have, is good manners, because I think they go a long way. And I can't bear it when people have bad manners. Anyway, there you go. But they are. My kids are exceptionally well mannered. In fact, my kids pick me up on my manners sometimes, or certainly on my language. Anchor784. Hi, Tom. What motivates you, and how do you motivate yourself? Love from Germany. Hello again, Germany. What motivates me? Fear. That motivates me. The knowledge that I actually have to do something that's uncomfortable or whatever, then that motivates me to do something. When I got into shape a couple of years ago to kind of like actively try and change my shape slightly and put on some muscle and stuff, the thing that motivated me then was a man called Paolo from Italy, who still motivates me to this day. But he's like an awesome friend and trainer, and is just really, really good at helping me stay on track, basically. And the other thing that motivates me, I would suggest, at the moment, is my children. They motivate me a lot. They motivate a lot of my choices. They motivated a lot of my feelings about being a bit more responsible as a person, and looking after myself a bit more. They motivated my choice to give up smoking, which I've done, well, September the 21st. So I've not smoked a cigarette since September the 21st. And I don't think I'd ever be saying that to people, and I'm saying it now very happily as a non-smoker, and my children motivated me to do that. So there you go. Larissa 402. Hey Tom, Larissa from Romania. Hi Romania. What do you think Lucifer would do in quarantine? Break it is what Lucifer would do. He would break quarantine, and that's not a suggestion. Don't ever break quarantine, but I'm just telling you what Lucifer would do. Okay. Abin Kiara. Hi Tom, my name is Thea. If there was someone you could do more scenes with, who would you choose and why? Love you. Lots of 333s. Someone I could do more scenes with and why? I guess you're probably thinking like in the Lucifer cast. And I absolutely adore Mr. Kevin Alejandro. As an actor, as a friend, as a director, he is phenomenal. And I wish that I mean, I loved what we did with Dan and Lucifer. I don't think that it would have been that way had it not been Kevin doing it. And yeah, he's just a great person to work with. And Kevin is a phenomenally talented actor, and just great fun to work with. And I love, I wish we could do more scenes together all the time. We always say that when we're working together. Right. Veronique 27070. Hi Tom, I'm Veronique from Belgium. I think I might know who you are, Veronique. I think you've got nice wallpaper, if I remember rightly. What added responsibilities did you get becoming an executive producer on the show as well? I added responsibility. Well, I think it was nice to officially be able to get involved in conversations that I was already getting involved in, but I kind of inserted myself in that maybe I wasn't meant to be involved in. I don't know. I mean, it's an interesting show, this one, in that like myself and Joe and Ildy, who are the showrunners, we're not like the originators of this show. This was never our idea in the first place. So we've kind of had this thing that we've worked with all together from the beginning, since the pilot. And I think that, along the way, that they've obviously been running the show and been the bosses and stuff, but I've been the man on the ground a lot of the time, dealing with things on the set, and the transition between writer's room and actual like filming. There are sometimes creases that need ironing out and stuff, and I think that certainly in the last couple of seasons I've been able to sort of facilitate that officially as EP, so that's been nice. But yeah, just I was really, really delighted that that they made me a producer on the show, and I think that they were acknowledging a lot of the stuff that I do away from just playing the part of Lucifer on it. So yeah, there you go. He 11 Cats. Hi Tom, Cat from Australia. Australia? What time is it there? I mean, actually, you're probably all doing all right thinking about it. Anyway, how are you, Australia? I love Australia. Love it. What was your favourite part of being Michael? My favourite part of being Michael? My favourite part of being Michael was the crew and their reaction to me as Michael. Was really quite fun because this things that I started hashtag Michael's a dick with what people kept coming up to me and saying when we were shooting it because they didn't like Michael and what he was doing to Chloe and Lucifer. So that was my favorite part about being Michael. People coming up to me and going, I don't like Michael. Michael's a dick. Job done. And least favorite part of playing Lucifer. Love you so much. Least favorite part of playing Lucifer. I wouldn't say it's my least favorite part, but one thing I do say a lot is, my goodness me, the next part I'm going to play is someone who doesn't talk very much, because Lucifer really does like the sound of his own voice and loves talking, and never shuts up. And so that's meant, realistically for me as Tom, that I've had to do a lot of line learning in the last 6 years. And yeah, it's been fun though. I do enjoy him. Sorry, my daughter just texted me. 1 second. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Okay. Kiara. Hi, Tom. Kiara from Oz here. How do you think Lucifer acquired all of his money? Just made it. I mean, you know, he can get anything he wants, really. Get desires out of people. Just go to the richest man in the world. I don't know, really. But it's just money. I mean, that's how Lucifer feels about it. So I don't think he robbed anybody, though. Oh, Della 93. Hello there. I'm Della from Vancouver. Yay! Love Vancouver. We shot the first 2 seasons of Lucifer in Vancouver, and I'm coming back to see you this summer. If your life was a movie, what songs would be on the soundtrack? Oh, I like that question. If my life was a movie, what songs would be on the soundtrack? Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm Gonna Make It All Right by Paul Pena. Oh Happy Day from Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit. Amazing Grace. The entirety of Rage Against the Machine album. The first one from 92. Smells Like Teen Spirit. Oasis, Slide Away. God, I mean, it goes on and on and on and on. But yeah, so many things. Anyway, oh, there'll definitely be some Nina Simone on there as well. So Della from Vancouver, there you go. There's a starting of a soundtrack there. My challenge to you, Della from Vancouver, is to take the artist and the songs I've just said and start making a soundtrack on Spotify and share it with me. There you go. And I'm Tom Ellis 17 on Spotify. Sanna Newold. Hey Tom, I'm Sanna from the Netherlands. Hello Netherlands again. And I wonder who in the show is most like their character and the least. Lots of love. Who's most like their character? I guess in certain regards, Rachel would be for me, because Rachel and we like to talk to each other, and we talk. We're really good friends, and we go there. We talk about deep personal things, and we talk about our lives and deep things and philosophical things. So I think that I have a kind of like therapist offset with Rachel a little bit situation there. Who's least like their character? I probably Lauren, actually, because she, Detective Decker most of the time is very serious, and anyone who knows Lauren German most of the time is not very serious. So probably that. Alicia, hi. I'm Alicia. If you could witness any event from the past, present, or future, which would you choose? Oh, wow. That's a really good question. God, what a great question. Witness any event from the past, present, or future. Which would you choose? Gosh, I don't know. I'm stumped on that one. I mean, I think the temptation of the event of the future is that people would often think, how do I leave this place? But I don't want to know that. Any event from the past, present, or future. Gosh, I mean, I can only imagine what the world felt like when the war finally came, the Second World War finally came to an end. But I know that was a mixture of emotions, but it must have been quite a phenomenal thing. So let's stick with that. Kayla _ Bilello. Hi, Tom. I'm Kayla from Florida. I'm a huge fan. Hi, Kayla. How you doing? Have you ever personally benefited from Lucifer therapy sessions with Dr. Linda? Never personally from the therapy sessions with Linda, but like I just referred to in the question before, Rach and I I think we've helped each other out a few times along the years. Brandy _ Carter. Hi, Tom. Do you know what happens to Lucifer's Corvette after the show is over? From Brandy in North Carolina. Well, weirdly enough, Brandy, I asked that same question the other day because I believe I filmed the last scene that I'm going to film with the Corvette the other day. It was a sad event. I believe it will probably be held at Warner Brothers because Warner Brothers own the show. And there is a Warner Brothers studio tour that happens, and as part of that Warner Brothers studio tour, and the tour is obviously not happening at the moment, but I think there will be after COVID eases and restrictions ease that they will get the tours back up and running. And I believe that there is a motor sort of museum part of that tour where the Batmobile is, and the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo, I believe, is there as well. And I wonder whether Lucifer's Corvette might be there as well. So we'll find out. But if there's a way to buy it, don't worry, I've put in first dibs because I want that car. It is absolutely gorgeous, but it's a beast to drive, just FYI. Hi, Kaus. Hey, Tom. I'm Polly from Brazil. Hi, Brazil again. Polly from Brazil. How would you react if you met the devil? You are the best. Love you. I think I'd be pretty scared. Because that would mean a lot of things. So yeah, I'd be pretty scared. I don't think that he would be like me, but then look, I'm just going to put it out there. I don't actually believe in the devil. I'm just going to put it out there. Okay. But he's been a wonderful character to play for all these years. Charlie, 97. Hi, Tom. I'm Charlie from England. Hello, Charlie from England. Charlie here. What scene, moment in your head was the moment Lucifer realized he fell for Chloe? I think, and I know actually, it's the scene in the pilot. It's the scene where she gets shot in the pilot. And he says to her, he says her name for the first time. Key. And he runs over to her when she's been shot, and he cares about someone else for the first time. So I think that is our moment. And then he says, my dad's going to have to wait you. My dad is going to have to wait for you a little longer. And then as she passes out, he goes and does nasty things to Jimmy Barnes, and then wakes up next to her in the hospital. And I think that's it there in a nutshell. Nadine _ Cloutier. Hi, Tom. My name is Nadine from Canada. How was it to be directed by Kevin and DB? Thanks, and continue your great work. Love you. Love you too. Love Canada. What a lovely what a lovely group of people you Canadians are. It was, I mean, like, I'd had a little meet and greet before and talked about this. Let's talk about Kevin first. Kevin has done now, I'm directing the current episode. It's his 4th episode, and he is turning out to be a absolutely phenomenal director. And I just have really loved working with him on all the episodes that we've done, and I've seen him grow as a director and his confidence grow, and that's been amazing. So that was great. DB, my brother, I was just so happy that we could give him the opportunity to do this, because I know he's wanted to direct for such a long time, and he was awesome. I mean, it's not easy coming in and like directing something for the first time, and you know, all of the things that come with that, the multiple plates that one has to spin in order to do that. And DB just took it in his stride, and he was brilliant. And he had to deal with like a lot of things like directors do. And he also had his directorial debut happening during COVID, which was exceptionally, you know, that's like doing a sword fight with your arm behind your back and your fighting arm, because basically it's just mask, shield, all your communication is shut off, and you know, all of these challenges that he had to deal with it, and he just took it in his stride. He was amazing. And I was so proud of him as a friend and as a colleague, and I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see his cut and what he's done with it, because I know it's going to be a great episode. So yeah, there you go. And this is the last question, everybody. Wendy_Michelle_Buiter, Buitr. Hi Tom, I'm Michelle. What are you going to miss about Lucifer? You're an amazing actor. I love you. Greetings from Colombia. Hello, Colombia. Oh my gosh. I am going to miss everybody. That's what I'm going to miss. Like, it's been the most unique experience for 6 years. And my cast, who I like a little family. And our writers and our producers and all of that side of thing, but the crew that I see every day, who really make this show possible, who really enable everything, are just the best group of people. And after this season and the COVID stuff that's been happening, and the masks and the shields and the testing and everything that they have to go through and endure to make the show, and they are like truly the unsung kind of heroes of it. I'm going to miss those people the most, because they are a truly special group of individuals. Anyway, I'll speak to you guys later. Thanks for those questions. Sorry I'm a bit hoarse, but it's this bloody character. He never shuts up. Anyway, I'll speak to you soon. Bye.